Hello, hello, and welcome to your monthly meditation. In case we haven't had the opportunity to meet yet, my name is Dominique. I am the owner of Body Mind Fitness, which is a yoga and a personal training studio. Tripping over my words already. Located in Lambeth, which is just on the outskirts of London, Ontario. And today we've got our monthly meditation. So I wanted to go over a few things and why I find that this meditation can be so important and so beneficial to you. So we're going to really be focusing on Shavasana pose today. In English, this is known as corpse pose. It's a yoga pose where you're essentially laying flat on your back. Your arms are outstretched from your body on the floor, your palms are facing the sky, and your legs are comfortably apart. I usually recommend about mat distance apart, with your toes starting to roll outward. And this is the specific posture we're going to be using today. So it's typically done at the end of many yoga classes, but I also like to do it at the beginning of my classes. I like to start my classes off with Shavasana, because it really allows students to connect to their body, connect to their breath, to release some tension in the body, to allow themselves to connect to the earth as well as the practice that they're about to partake in. And when you start to develop certain strategies and ways of tuning into the subtleties of your body, you're going to be able to make informed decisions of how that practice is going to look for you today. And one of the things that I truly love most about Savasana pose is that you're fully supported by the floor in a position that many of us rest in, as opposed to sitting bolt upright on the floor. And let's be honest here, like that doesn't always look comfortable. It's kind of the image we see when we talk about meditation and yoga, but it is a pretty uncomfortable position. And ultimately, Shavasana pose allows you to truly find stillness and silence with ease. Now, corpse pose sounds a little bit morbid, which is why I don't typically use it. I tend to go for the Sanskrit word of Shavasana pose. And there's a few ways or reasons, I should say, that this name makes sense. Some say it represents the death of your practice, which again sounds a little bit morbid. But we can also look at it as an opportunity to experience bliss at the end of your class, a place where there's no stress, there's no bills to pay, there's no to-do list. The kids are hopefully somewhere else in that moment. And then you're reborn. And when you come out of corpse pose, you have the opportunity to do things a little differently. And I think that's kind of beautiful, isn't it? Let's begin our practice today by lying on your back. This could be on your yoga mat, the floor, or perhaps a blanket laid on the floor to create a softer surface. Stretch your arms out on the floor, palms facing the sky, and your legs comfortably apart with the toes rolling outward. Then I would like to invite you to either close your eyes or softly focus your eye gaze ahead. Exhale and fully allow the weight of your bones to sink into the full support of the floor and the earth beneath you. On your next exhale, all of the weight of your organs start to sink down towards the floor like leaves sinking to the bottom of a pond. With your next exhale, visualizing your blood and breath settling into the back of your body. Allowing your body to sink more fully into the floor so as much of the skin on your back body as possible can make even a little bit more contact with that floor beneath you. Feeling the back of your skull and the back of your pelvis, your sacrum, sinking more deeply into the floor like they're sinking into warm sand. With your next inhale, breathe into the back of your rib cage and feel your back body expanding along the floor. Feeling your breath as it moves into the body and as it leaves the body. Asking yourself now, am I tired, energized, distracted, happy, restless? No judgment, just awareness. Are you comfortable, or are you experiencing discomfort or even pain in your body anywhere? There's no right or wrong answer. There's no judgment, just awareness. The more you can tune into the subtleties of your body, the more we can adapt our yoga practices, exercises, and even the things we do in daily life to meet ourselves where we are today. The more you can tune in to the subtleties of your body, the more you can adapt your yoga practices, exercises, and even the things you do in daily life to meet yourself exactly where you are today. As you feel ready, and there's never any need to rush, start to bring some movement and energy back into your body, starting with a little wiggle of the fingers, the toes, a rolling of the wrists and ankles, and feeling the buzz of newfound energy starting to flood your arms, your legs, coming across your hips and around your shoulders until 2 tiny movements that started at opposite ends of your body. Connect at the center of your core, the center of your being, the center of you. When you're ready, open your eyes.